Rajshekhar, I've just removed one lock, Rajshekhar, because they wanted to see the videos on the screen. Rajshekhar?
Yes, sir. Hello?
Rajshekhar?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
They wanted to see the video on the screen.
You are able to see the video on room 1 and room 2 both, sir. Can you send us the screenshot?
One video, right on each. I can't see all Eric, Nicholas, and all start.
Okay. You
Now
mean...
it is.
Okay, sir. Because Biocon room is on spotlight, sir. That's it.
Okay, sir. Now it is appearing. Mohan, come back. Right, thank you.
The generics business has had an equally exciting journey. As far back as the late 90s, a Biocon API statin, lovastatin, became the first to be approved by the US FDA. That was the start which led us to become the world's largest statin and immunosuppressant producers. We've set our sights on drug technologies that will define the future of medicine and healthcare, such as peptides, complex molecules, differentiated APIs, and formulations. And we are ramping up our capabilities to develop and manufacture these products at scale.
The ability we possess today to manufacture and develop these potent APIs and peptides and forward integrate them into dosage form will position us in future to be an industry leader.
At Biocon, we believe in growth, innovation, and learning.
Biocon is the place where you can build your career and reach new heights.
While every individual's contribution is recognized without bias, we also prioritize Bioconites' overall wellness, including emotional, physical, social, and financial well-being.
Today, Biocon is a global pharmaceutical company of immense repute. As this pioneering spirit continues to drive us forward, our passion for finding innovative approaches to make medicines affordable and accessible around the world remains strong.
When I finally decided to start Biocon, sometimes when I look back on it, it was foolish courage because it was a very tough path to go down. I was 25 years old. I was a young woman. I had no business experience. I had 10,000 rupees in my bank, right? And I was trying to start a strange business called biotech, which nobody understood. Well, I really feel that our company is on a very, very spiritual mission of making a difference to patients' lives. What better mission can you have?
It's an unequal world where some thrive, some others struggle to survive, where some live lavishly, some others live scantily, where some experience the thrills, some others suffer the chills. But despite this world with the great divide,
everyone everywhere has a right to happy and healthy life.
Biocon Biologics is enabling the right to health
by bridging the access gap
to transform healthcare
for an equitable world. At Biocon Biologics, everything that we do has just one purpose: transforming lives by enabling an equitable access to life-saving, affordable biosimilars, impacting billions of lives globally.
We believe we are in a humanitarian business,
and it's critical to ensure equitable access to patients. By developing high-quality biosimilars, we make access to affordable biologics possible. And we do it in world-class research and manufacturing facilities with the power of cutting-edge science. Which means, when we develop insulins, millions of people with diabetes across the world get access to affordable insulins. When we develop antibodies for cancer, many patients across the world get easy access to high-quality, affordable cancer therapy. When we develop biologics for autoimmune disorders, hundreds across the world get access to affordable immunotherapy. At Biocon Biologics,
we leverage affordable innovation.
We bridge the access gap.
We enable health equity,
which makes you, we, and all of us active participants in transforming global health forever. Biocon Biologics, transforming healthcare, transforming lives.
Change is imminent, but only some change can drive greater good, can alter the existing paradigm, can elevate the quality of life. Changes like these have the power to truly transform, to usher in a new era. Biocon has been a champion for meaningful transformation in healthcare for over 4 decades. From being pioneers in developing, manufacturing, and commercializing biosimilars in India, today, Biocon Biologics is recognized as an important global biosimilars player. We are recognized for expanding equitable access to high-quality biologics through the power of affordable innovation. We have a world-class scientific talent pool with R&D experience of developing biologics for global markets. Our state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities adhere to the most stringent regulatory norms, with accreditation from some of the top regulatory agencies. In fact, we are one of the largest insulin producers in the world and among the largest producers of antibody drugs in Asia. We have transformed the global pharma landscape with our game-changing firsts in the biosimilars space. Our products have been trusted by millions of patients across the world. We have built one of the broadest and deepest portfolios of biosimilars in the industry. And our relentless drive to address the global unmet need for affordable life-saving drugs has led us to seek full vertical integration across the biosimilars value chain. The acquisition of global biosimilar business of Viatris is yet another step in consolidating this vertically integrated model for healthcare equity and takes us closer to our mission of delivering affordable medicines to billions of patients globally. This acquisition transforms Biocon Biologics from a collaborative model to a leading global biosimilars player. Besides the addition of partnered and in-licensed biosimilar assets, this new commercial engine propels us closer to both patients and payers. Our growing commercial footprint across geographies demonstrates our resolve to provide more affordable and equitable access to world-class healthcare. We've grown because we've embraced change to alter the paradigm. Because we're committed to elevate the quality of life. Because we've focused steadfastly on transforming healthcare and, in turn, transforming the lives of patients worldwide. Biocon Biologics. Transforming healthcare, transforming lives.
The generics business has had an equally exciting journey. As far back as the late 90s, a Biocon API statin, lovastatin, became the first to be approved by the US FDA. That was the start which led us to become the world's largest statin and immunosuppressant producers. set our sights on drug technologies that will define the future of medicine and healthcare, such as peptides, complex molecules, differentiated APIs, and formulations. And we are ramping up our capabilities to develop and manufacture these products at scale.
The ability we possess today to manufacture and develop these potent APIs and peptides and forward integrate them into dosage form will position us in future to be an industry leader.
At Biocon, we believe in growth, innovation, and learning.
Biocon is a place where you can build your career and reach new heights.
While every individual's contribution is recognized without bias, we also prioritize Bioconites' overall wellness, including emotional, physical, social, and financial well-being.
Today, Biocon is a global pharmaceutical company of immense repute. As this pioneering spirit continues to drive us forward, our passion for finding innovative approaches to make medicines affordable and accessible around the world remains strong.
I finally decided to start Biocon, sometimes when I look back on it, it was foolish courage because it was a very tough path to go down. I was 25 years old. I was a young woman. I had no business experience. I had 10,000 rupees in my bank, right? And I was trying to start a strange business called biotech, which nobody understood. I really feel that our company is on a very, very spiritual mission of making a difference to patients' lives. What better mission can you have?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
afternoon, madam. As the quorum is present, the meeting can be started now.
ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪನಿನ 46ನೇ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಭಾಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. I welcome all the members to the 46th annual general meeting of the company, and this meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The proceedings of the meeting shall be deemed to have been conducted at the registered office of the company in compliance with applicable laws. Before we initiate the AGM proceedings, let me introduce fellow directors who have joined us through video conference and who are with me on the dais. With me on the dais is Mr. Siddharth Mittal, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Virtually joining us are Mr. Bobby Kanubhai Parikh, Independent Director and Chairperson Audit Committee and Risk Management Committee. Ms. Naina Lal Kidwai, Independent Director and Chairperson Nomination and Remuneration Committee and CSR and ESG Committee. Professor Ravi Mazumdar, Non-Executive Director and Chairperson, Stakeholders Relationship Committee. Ms. Rekha Mehrotra Menon, Independent Director. Mr. Nicholas Robert Haga, Independent Director. Mr. Atul Dhawan, Independent Director. Mr. Eric Mazumdar, Non-Executive Director. Also joining us is Mr. Mukesh Kamath, Interim Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Mayank Verma, Company Secretary. Mr. Damodaran has completed his tenure with the company as an independent director with effect from close of business hours of July 25th, 2024. And I would like to place on record our deep appreciation and gratitude to him for his extensive contribution and stewardship. Apart from our directors, we also have Messrs. BSR and Company LLP, statutory auditors, and Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, secretarial auditors and scrutinizers for this AGM, who have joined this meeting from their respective locations. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circular issued by the MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. As the requisite quorum is present for the annual general meeting, I call this meeting to order. Notice of the 46th annual general meeting and the annual report for FY 23-24 were sent through email to all members whose email IDs are registered with the company or the depository participants in compliance with the MCA and SEBI circulars. As the AGM notice is already circulated to the members, I take the same as read. Today, there are 21 resolutions proposed to be passed as set out in the notice of the AGM. The company has taken all necessary steps required as per the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the circulars issued by MCA to enable the members to participate and vote on the resolutions as set forth in the notice of the AGM. Members who have not cast their vote through remote e-voting and who are participating in this meeting will have the opportunity to cast their votes through the InstaPoll facility provided by KFin Technologies Limited, registrar and share transfer agents of the company. I now call upon our company secretary, Mr. Mayank Verma, to provide general instructions to the members regarding their participation in this meeting and on casting of votes through the e-voting facility. Over to you, Mayank.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairperson. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all the members and board of directors and invitees to the 46th annual general meeting of the company. The members may note that this meeting is being held through video conference in compliance with the Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by MCA. Facility to join this meeting through video conference is being made available to all the members on the first come, first served basis. All the members are kept on mute to enable seamless conduct of the meeting. The statute registers and documents have been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM. Members who wish to seek inspection of such documents can send the request to the company secretary. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and hence the proxy register for inspection is not available. The company has received requests from few members to register them as speakers at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members to ask questions or express their views. The moderator will facilitate this session once the chairperson opens the floor for Q&A. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to restrict the number of members asking the questions depending upon the availability of time at the meeting. Now let me summarize 21 resolutions placed before today's meeting, seeking members' approval as set out in the notice of annual general meeting. The first three resolutions pertain to ordinary business, which are adoption of standalone and consolidated financial statement for the year ended March 31st, 2024, and the reports of Board of Directors and the auditors thereon. Appointment of Mr. Eric Mazumdar, who retires by rotation and being eligible seeks reappointment. to declare a dividend of rupees 50 paisa per share for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024. Resolution 4 to 21 are special business, which are resolution number 4 towards appointment of Mr. Atul Dhawan as an independent director. Resolution number 5 is towards the reappointment of Ms. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw as an executive director of the company. Resolution 6 pertains to reappointment of Mr. Siddharth Mittal as an MD of the company. Resolution number 7, 8, and 9 is towards the approval of the Biocon RSU long-term incentive plan to grant RSUs to eligible employees of the company and its subsidiaries, and towards purchase of equity shares from the market. Resolution number 10 and 10 to 20 pertains to approval for material related party transactions between various subsidiaries of the Biocon Biologics Group, wherein company is not the party. Resolution number 21 towards ratification of payment of remuneration to cost auditors for the financial year 24-25. The text of resolution along with explanatory statement is provided in the notice circulated to the members. In compliance with the MCA circular, the items of special business in the AGM notice are considered unavoidable and hence are proposed for approval to the members. In compliance with the provisions of Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulation, the company has arranged e-voting facility for all the members holding shares in the company as on the cutoff date of August 2nd, 2024 through KFin Technologies Limited on all the resolutions proposed at today's meeting. The remote e-voting period commenced on Sunday, August 4th at 9 a.m. and ended yesterday at 5 p.m. Members who have joined us today for this AGM through video conference facility and who have not cast their vote during the remote e-voting period can still cast their vote on all the resolutions as set forth in the AGM notice through Instapone facility provided by KFin Technologies Limited. Members may click on the thumb option below the screen to cast their vote on all the resolutions. Mr. V. Sridharan and in his absence, Mr. Pradeep Kulkarni are the partners appointed as a scrutinizer for the e-voting process. Upon submission of the report by the scrutinizer, results of e-voting and Insta poll will be intimated to the stock exchange within 2 working days from the conclusion of this AGM and will be made available on the website of the company and on the website of RTA. Statutory auditors, Messrs. BSR and Company LLP, and secretary auditors, Messrs. V. Sridharan and Associates, have expressed unqualified opinion on the respective reports for the financial year 2023-24. The statutory auditor's report on standalone financial statement and consolidated report are made available on page number 235 and 295 of the annual report respectively. The secretarial audit report is available on page number 174 of the annual report. As the auditor's report are already circulated to the members as a part of annual report, we take the report as read. Now I request Kiran to address the members.
Dear shareholders, over the past 45 years, Biocon has strategically invested in multiple businesses, evolving into a diversified global biopharmaceutical enterprise that provides generic and biosimilar products as well as research services to drive health equity across the world. This risk-balanced strategy has resulted in a multiplier effect, driving business expansion and unlocking value across segments. Biocon's long-term investments in world-class research and manufacturing, coupled with a robust quality culture, have created an innovative and reliable global brand committed to delivering effective, safe, and patient-centric healthcare that is timely, equitable, and efficient. We have historically capitalized on the interconnectedness of our businesses to draw on complementary capabilities, expand our reach, and deliver value to our shareholders. Building on the shared legacy of Biocon's scientific excellence, our generics, biosimilars, and research services businesses have emerged as uniquely differentiated world-class players in their respective domains. We are increasingly recognizing synergies and synergistic collaborative opportunities between our 3 companies, especially in the area of insulins, GLP-1 peptides, and biologic manufacturing. Now, coming to generics, Biocon's generic business, which draws on our foundational expertise in fermentation-based manufacturing technologies, have been fueling our global ambitions for over 2 decades. We have over the years created a robust vertically integrated value chain that spans APIs and finished dosages that drive value-added growth in our generics business. We multiplied the growth drivers for the generics business with the recent approval of liraglutide, a glucagon-like peptide 1 called GLP-1 by the MHRA regulatory agency in the UK. In fact, Biocon was the first company globally to receive approval for a generic version of this diabetes and weight management treatment in a major regulated market. Though initially developed to treat diabetes, GLP-1 medicines like liraglutide are being used effectively to treat obesity and helping reduce obesity-related comorbidities in recent times. This new class of GLP-1 blockbuster drugs are expected to reach $100 billion in size in originator sales by 2028. With innovator GLP-1 medicines nearing the end of their IP exclusivity, Biocon will leverage the momentum we have gained from our regulatory success in these products to accelerate new product filings and approvals in strategic markets, and will deliver long-term growth and unlock value for us shareholders. In fact, I would like to add that along with insulins, Biocon has a unique position in this segment of diabesity to combine both GLP-1s and insulins to address this looming challenge of diabetes and obesity. Now coming to biosimilars. Biocon Biologics, which had embarked on a transformational journey with the acquisition of its long-term partner's global biosimilars business in FY23, successfully completed the full operational transition and integration of the acquired business in FY24. This was a demanding exercise and was completed 1 year ahead of schedule. The complex transition process, which was done in phases by geography, was completed in December 2023. At the same time, the business was able to maintain strong growth momentum for its commercialized products, crossing the $1 billion annual sales threshold and delivering commendable market share growth across its portfolio in the US, Europe, as well as emerging markets. Fueled by several formulary and customer wins, our key commercial products in the US, namely pegfilgrastim, trastuzumab, and glargine, have garnered almost 20% market share in each of these product segments. In Europe, we continue to see strong uptake for our products with adalimumab and trastuzumab capturing double-digit shares in several key countries. On the emerging markets front, we held dominant market shares in several geographies and significantly expanded our reach. We also had 25 new launches and benefited over 10 million patients through our biosimilars worldwide. Consolidation of the newly acquired business has multiplied our commercial reach to more than 120 countries. We now have a direct on-ground commercial presence in the US, Canada, 19 European countries, including the top 5 European markets, namely Germany, France, UK, Spain, and Italy, and 8 other emerging market countries. We look forward to capturing the opportunity offered by the global biosimilars market, which is projected to increase 2.5 times to reach $56 billion by 2030 from the current $21 billion reported in 2023. Now coming to research services, Several years ago, Syngene embarked on a strategic journey to transform itself into a full-service partner for its clients, covering all aspects from discovery to development and manufacturing. To add to its proven track record in small and large molecule research and development, Syngene strategically invested in expanding its capabilities into commercial scale manufacturing across both small molecules and large molecule or biomanufacturing. This move was timely considering the growth in the global contract development and manufacturing organization market. In 2023, it was valued around $82 billion and is expected to grow at a rate of 15% per year. By 2028, this CDMO business is expected to touch $165 billion. Now, coming to financial performance. FY24 saw a robust financial performance at the group level, with consolidated revenues growing by 35% to 156,212 million, or 15,000 crores, with 6,212 at revenue level. Revenues from operations increased by 32% to rupees 1,47,557 million, with biosimilars revenue growing for 58%, research services growing by 9%, and generics growing by 1%. Core EBITDA, which is defined as EBITDA before Forex, dilution, fair value gain, and Bicara, R&D, licensing income, sale of non-core branded formulations business assets, and mark-to-market movement on investments, stood at 41,947 million, reflecting a group core operating margin of 29%. Our net R&D investments stood at 11,540 million, corresponding to 10% of revenues excluding Syngene. EBITDA rose to 41,642 million, with an EBITDA margin of 27%. Profit before tax and exceptional items stood at 15,368 million, up 29% from the previous year. Net profit after exceptional items stood at 12,978 million as compared to rupees 6,430 million in the previous year. Our resilient performance and strategic progress have led Biocon's board to recommend a final dividend of 50 paise per share at the rate of 10% of the face value of the stock in FY24. I'd now like to talk about business excellence. At Biocon Group, we are continually striving to refine and enhance our activities and practices with the aim of assuring the highest quality of products and services. We instituted the John Shaw Excellence Awards this year to evaluate, assess, calibrate, recognize, and reward strategic business units across the group for achieving a level of excellence at par with internationally acclaimed awards such as the Deming Prize. Now coming to ESG. By integrating environmental, social, and governance principles into our strategy and daily decision-making processes, we are seeking to ensure the holistic well-being of all our stakeholders and the wider ecosystem. As a responsible corporate citizen, we are contributing significantly to the overarching aim of sustainable development. In the 2023 S&P Corporate Sustainability Assessment, we improved our global ESG score to 63 from 52 the previous year, thus featuring on the Dow Jones Sustainability Emerging Markets Index for the third consecutive year. We also featured in the S&P Global Sustainability Yearbook 2024 for the second year in a row. As a company, we have chosen to use resources responsibly and cut greenhouse gas emissions and waste to reduce our environmental impact. Biocon Limited has set itself ambitious targets for reducing our Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, lowering freshwater consumption, and ensuring 100% recycling of waste. I'm happy to report that we have made good progress towards these goals this year. I'd now like to come to the outlook, where debt reduction and strengthening of the balance sheet are high on Biocon's agenda. In FY24, Biocon Biologics prepaid 250 million of long-term debt obtained by the company to fund the acquisition of the biosimilars business. As a group, Biocon has created an innovative and reliable global brand through our long-term investments in world-class research and manufacturing, coupled with a robust quality culture. We are now pursuing new opportunities whilst building on our differentiated core capabilities. I believe the group is very well positioned for sustained future growth thanks to the vertically integrated and globally scaled business models and strong market growth fundamentals for each of its businesses. I would like to conclude by expressing my deep gratitude to all our shareholders for your continued trust and look forward to your support as we work together towards addressing patient needs and enabling health equity while driving business expansion. I would once again like to express our deep appreciation to Mr. Damodaran, who has retired from the board after completing his 2 terms. I am pleased to announce that we have appointed Mrs. Naina Lal Kidwai to succeed Mr. Damodaran as our lead independent director. And with that, I open it up to questions which I, along with my colleagues Siddharth Mittal, CEO, Group CEO, Mr. Peter Baines, and others will strive to answer.
Dear members, before we proceed with the Q&A, we would like to request you kindly take note of few points. Moderator will announce the name of each member who are registered themselves as a speaker shareholder. Kindly unmute yourself before you proceed to ask the questions. Speakers are requested to keep the questions brief and specific. I request our moderator to facilitate the Q&A session, please. Moderator.
Thank you, sir. Now we will start the Q&A session. The first registered speaker is Mr. Praveen Kumar from Delhi. May I request Mr. Praveen Kumar from Delhi to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Praveen Kumar. Mr. Praveen Kumar. Mr. Praveen Kumar, I can see that you are joined in. Just unmute yourself and speak, please. Okay, as there is no response from Mr. Praveen Kumar, we will go to the next speaker, Kaushik Narendra Shahukar. Kaushik Narendra Shahukar. May I request Mr. Kaushik to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Kaushik Narendra Shahukar.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. You can proceed with your question, please.
Thank you, sir. Respected sir and distinguished guests, good afternoon to all. It is truly honor to stand before this esteemed gathering today. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the board for granting me the opportunity to be part of the important event. First and foremost, I would like to commend Chairman Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw for her comprehensive presentation of the state of our company. That his insight was so thorough that I find myself with no immediate questions. Through as a speaker, it's my responsibility to raise a few points for consideration. With this mindset, I ask my concerns are I would like I would like to bring to attention that it is both professional and personal. Some time ago, Dr. Ali Irani introduced an injection from Nanavati Hospital in collaboration with Dr. Mehta from UK, Vinod Mehta from UK, for treating a Parkinson disease. It really raised hope for millions of patients. Uh, but but unfortunately, it was later banned by Government of India. Could our company possibly investigate the reasons behind this rejection? Furthermore, could Biocon consider development of insulin or other medicine to treat dystonia, a condition similar to Parkinson's, which I am suffering from last 30-35 years? Such a development could offer relief to millions of people, enabling to lead a more meaningful life. Additionally, I am curious to know whether our company manufactures any drugs that can treat urinary infection. Before concluding, I would like to express sincere gratitude to entire secretarial team, including Mr. Mayank Verma and his team, for the exceptional efforts in connecting with me and making this event possible for me. I also seek company support in associating with me in the area of certification audit, including Form 15 CB. I believe that corporate social responsibility is about assisting those in need at a crucial time, especially when they reach out for help. I have been deeply impressed with company's CSR initiative, particularly those aimed at supporting the specially able individuals. However, I must admit to some disappointment that my request made for several years in the past has not yet been addressed. I do, however, appreciate the management has many pressing responsibility which may have delayed the response. Nevertheless, I remain hopeful that this CMR request will be considered and Biocon will engage with me in the certification audit, allowing me to lead my life with dignity and self-respect. I am confident that our chairman, Mrs. Kiran Shaw, our CFO, Mr. Mukesh Kamath, our MD, Mr. Siddharth Mittal, and CS, Mr. Mayank Verma, will find my request practical and are taking note of my request and will work towards a meaningful engagement with me. Finally, I propose utilizing the substantial saving from conducting this meeting virtually for the benefit of speaker shareholders. This could include arranging site visits for speaker shareholders, allowing us to gain first-hand insights into operations or distributing a token of appreciation during festivals. And finally, on lighter note, given our shift to virtual meeting, maybe next time we should consider a hi-fi competition to keep things lively. Thank you all for your attention. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kaushik. Ma'am, you want me to go to the next speaker?
Yes,
or
I think we will collect all the questions and then answer it at one
Okay,
time.
madam. Okay, madam. Thank you, madam. The third registered speaker of the day is Mr. Santosh Bhutani from Delhi. May I request Mr. Santosh Bhutani to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Santosh Bhutani. Mr. Santosh Bhutani, you need to unmute your mobile and speak, please.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. You can proceed with your question, please.
Respected board, board of directors, and management team. Very good evening, and I'm speaking from New Delhi. First of all, big thanks to the team of CS for accurate compliances made well in time. All section has been covered in very transparent manner, very informative annual report I had observed, and I am very happy with the performance of the company. Company has shown during the last year good performance up to the level of satisfaction. I hope the trend will be continue, and we will get the better growth month to month, quarter to quarter, and year. Ma'am, under your guidance, your team really done a tremendous job, and we are now observing share market price from last year to now today rate. Good return we can we can see in the secondary market. Madam, my question is, what step we are taking to increase the asset quality and capital improvement in this financial year and capital development, and what are some of the challenges and opportunities that you foresee in the coming time? As a shareholder, I wish the company all the best and hope to see a good return coming time and in business and size of the company.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Santosh Bhutani. We will go to the next speaker, fourth registered speaker of the day, Manoj Kumar Gupta from Kolkata. Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta from Kolkata. Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta. He has not joined the meeting, so we will go to the fifth speaker of the day, Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. May I request Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala from Mumbai. Sir, yeah, you can speak now, sir. You are unmuted, sir. You can speak now.
यस सर, आपका आवाज आ रहा है? वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून सर, आपका आवाज आ रहा है?
आपकी आवाज आ रही है सर।
हेलो,
आप बात कर सकते हो सर, टेंशन मत लीजिए, आराम से बात कीजिए।
सर मैं मुंबई से यूसुफ रंगवाला बात करता हूँ सर। आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल to our team, especially madam, for giving us very excellent company balance sheet. मैडम लास्ट बोनस आपने कब दिया था? मैडम having good reserve and with your annual report still and very knowledgeable. Thankful to company RB people in his team for giving me a link, sir. Madam, if possible, can you arrange a factory visit, madam? I would like to know what are the total number of staff. The last bonus given and nothing more to it. फूलों की खुशबू, कलियों की बहार और अपना साथ हम में जा रहे सर। आपको आवाज आ रहा है मैडम? यू कैन ये परफेक्ट। आपको आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी।
यस मैडम, परफेक्ट मैडम। Wishing you happy Independence Day, madam. Thank you very much, madam. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai. And also thanks our Karvi people. They are very excellent and they are very company. They are number one company at present, sir. Karvi teri Jai ho, Karvi people teri Jai ho.
Thank you, बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. We will go to the next speaker, Mr. Chetan Chedda from New Delhi. May I request Mr. Chetan Chedda to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Chetan Chedda. He has not joined the meeting. We will go to the next speaker, seventh speaker of the day, seventh registered speaker, Deepak Kumar Jain from Jaipur. Mr. Deepak Kumar Jain from Jaipur. He has also not joined the meeting. We will go to the next speaker, eighth speaker of the day, Ramesh Shankar Golla from Hyderabad. Mr. Ramesh Shankar Golla. Ramesh Shankar Golla. Ramesh Shankar Golla also not joined. We will go to the 9th speaker of the day, Devinder Kaur from Delhi. Devinder Kaur from Delhi. No, there is no response from Devinder Kaur as well. We will move to the 10th speaker of the day, Badri Vishal Bajaj. Badri Vishal Bajaj. No response from Mr. Badri Vishal Bajaj as well. We will go to the 11th speaker, Dev Kumar Mondal. Dev Kumar Mondal, may I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Dev Kumar Mondal.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Good afternoon to everyone present here. Thank you for allowing me to speak at the AGM. The past year has been exceptional for Biocon. We have launched innovative products and expanded our global presence, making a significant impact worldwide. Our commitment to sustainability and corporate responsibility continues to drive us forward, ensuring we operate with integrity and contribute positively to society. Next, ma'am, I want to thank you for your extraordinary leadership. Your vision and dedication has been the cornerstone of Biocon's success and growth. I also want to thank the secretarial team, especially Ms. Shweta Priye, who took an extra effort for reaching out to us and making sure that we got the annual reports and helping us registering ourselves as a speaker and made sure that we get the joining link for attending this AGM. Thank you very much for letting me join this AGM, and I look forward for much better, brighter future of Biocon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Dev Kumar. We will go to the 12th speaker of the day, Atanu Saha from Kolkata. Atanu Saha from Kolkata, may I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Atanu Saha, you can speak, please.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you
Yes.
are audible, sir. You can proceed with your
Yes,
question,
sir.
please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Have a good evening, ma'am. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. I, Atanu Shah, a shareholder of Biocon Limited. My respective Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Madam Ji, and our board of directors, our chairman, our all independent directors, executive directors, and all our shareholders, our company secretary, Parek Bharmaji, and secretarial department, them who are informing me on time to time and inform me my type, my numbers, uh, and our cost auditor, our secretarial auditor, our scrutiny register, and our committee, our audit, our remuneration committee, our stakeholder committee, our CSR committee and risk management committees and all members. Today it's 9th August. This is month of August 2024. Our company organizing its 46th annual general meeting. Sir, my previous shareholder already raised a number of requests and queries and very remarkable information regarding our company and company's work. Sir, my question is really this is please explain something about the cascading effect of current our Indian budget, which is already 24-25, but is cascading effect due to oncoming year. Sir, and another one, what is our future plan within 27 till 27? I, Atanu Shah, I wish a good year ahead with good health and good dividend. Sir, one thing, matter of 21 our vote, matter of ordinary and special vote. Already I casted my vote. I, Atanu Shah, now I forwarding to our moderator. Thanks to Kefin. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Atanu Saha. We will move on to the next speaker, 13th speaker of the day, Hiranand Kotwani from Kalyan. May I request Mr. Hiranand Kotwani to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Mr. Hiranand Kotwani from Kalyan. Sir, we can see that you have joined through a mobile device. Please unmute yourself and speak, please. Hiranand Kotwani ji. Okay, as he's not able to speak, we will go to the next speaker. 14th speaker of the day, Mr. Aspi Bamansha Beshania from Mumbai. Mr. Aspi, may I request you to unmute yourself and switch on your camera and speak, please? Mr. Aspi as well not joined the meeting. We will go to the 15th speaker, Rishikesh Chopra from Ghaziabad. Rishikesh Chopra from Ghaziabad. Rishikesh Chopra from Ghaziabad also not available in the meeting. 16th speaker of the day, K. Elijah Devi. K. Elijah Devi, may I request you to unmute yourself and switch on the camera if possible and speak, please. K. Elijah Devi, I can see that you have joined the meeting, ma'am. Please unmute yourself and speak, please. K. Elijah Devi from Hyderabad. Okay, as she is not able to speak, we will go to the next speaker, 17th speaker of the day, Lekha Satish Shah from Mumbai. Lekha Satish Shah from Mumbai. Lekha Satish Shah from Mumbai also not available at present. We will go to the 18th speaker of the day, Gundluru Reddappa from Hyderabad. Gundluru Reddappa from Hyderabad. May I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Gundluru Reddappa, I can see that you are joined from a mobile device. Please unmute yourself and speak, please. Gundluru Reddappa from Hyderabad. Okay, he is also not able to speak. We will go to the 19th speaker of the day, Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas from Mumbai. Miss Celestine Elizabeth Mascarenhas from Mumbai. Miss Celestine Mascarenhas from Mumbai. No. So 20th speaker, Alois Peter Mascarenhas.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
we can hear you, ma'am.
Ma'am, don't be in a hurry. We are able to hear you slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, from the starting, I'm there.
Okay,
So
please
anyway,
go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, you can proceed
I'm
with
getting
your question, madam. Yeah.
Respected Chairperson, Madam Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, MD Siddharth Mittal, other members on the board. I am Mrs. Mascarenhas. I am attending from the city of Bombay. I thank the company secretary Mayank Verma and especially the Sweta or something for sending me an annual report and also registering me as a speaker. And also, I was not getting that KFinTech link. Then at 1 o'clock, I immediately she talked with the service provider and she got me the link. And that is how I am here. And I thank the KFinTech platform also for making me easy to at least by audio I can means express my views. Now, annual report is full of information, facts and figures, self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Our working is good. Dividend, we are in the dividend list now this year. This makes me very happy. 50 paisa per share, and also good market cap. Next, I congratulate for all the awards and accolades. I will not name, but they were really very good awards received by our company and madam also. Now and also I Appreciate the CSR work done, everything documented in the annual report. Now my queries. In R&D, we have 5,600 scientists. I would like to know the average age and attrition level of the scientists, and how we, if the attrition level is, how we try to maintain them, because they are the brains which work very hard. Now, how much of biosimilars contribute to our revenue? Next is how much we spend on cyber security. I would also like to know, do we have the CDMO business, and how much does it contribute? Of course, your speech gave us insights.
Madam, we lost your audio.
Also, annual requirements
now
for
we can hear
organic
you.
and inorganic growth by acquisition, which vertical will be the growth driver, and whether we will get maximum margins. I support all the resolutions. I wish, Madam, you and all a very good health, as health is wealth. Thank you so much. Namaskar. Now, Mr. Aloysius Mascarenhas, he's also registered. He will speak.
I'm the next speaker in the queue. Can I proceed, sir?
Yeah, you can proceed, sir.
Respected Chairman, sir, very distinguished members of the board, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening to you all. My name is Aloysius Mascarenhas. At the outset, at management, company secretary, and the team for sending me such a beautiful, voluminous, illustrated annual report full of facts and figures in place. Our results are good, comparable, not good, but still better, with a small dividend of 10%. We are in the dividend track, good going, in the face of good competition. Here I would like to know who are our main competitors and our market share, and what is the effect of the budget on our company's profitability. And the CSR now has been made compulsory for the recruitment of staff under CSR. So how much more staff are we employing in this regard under CRS scheme? And moreover, now this KYC has become very, very strict. If by any chance some, by way of the KYC is not fulfilled, our dividend is stopped. People live on dividend. So, madam, you are good in books with the government. See that the poor people like us, senior citizens, who depend only on dividend, is not given by which is meant for them, and goes transferred more if you don't get it in 7 years to IEFP fund. So kindly see that we genuine shareholders are given our rightful listen. Rest, many questions have been asked by my predecessor shareholders, and I don't want to repeat. So I end my speech wishing you personally, all the board members, and more importantly, all the employees, all the very best in the days and years to come. With this, sir, thank you very much. Thank you, dear madam, very much. Wish you good luck, good health, and goodbye.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, madam, for your questions. We will go to the earlier speaker, Hiranand Kotwani. Mr. Hiranand Kotwani, may I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please.
Yes, I am audible now.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, it is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Namaste to all the people, those who are attending this. It just great meeting, but certainly the technical hitch was there. I was beginning, and I was reading your book full night yesterday, today. Madam, our cause of concern for the standalone. The standalone profit is reduced tremendously. Our consolidated is good, but what about standalone? Why you are not making profit in standalone? Because 119 profit for the year, for the 2008, 48 crore last year. So how you will in the future will be the dividend 50% तो सरकार ने भी बंद कर दिया है. How you giving the 50% dividend? Your reputation show you can't give 50%. You stop this for 2-3 years. Don't give. Give the handsome dividend. Flow back the profit. Flow back the amount for the. Your speech was too good. I was very angry when I joined, but when I heard your speech, I was polite and I see that future is good. Your vision and mission is clear. In the future, reward will come. Because your affordable prices, last year we talked on the affordable prices. Certainly you are doing good job for the country. For globally, we should not be charity. How you are going to be consolidate this company? Because so many subsidiaries are there, so many associates are there. Wait, why not you reduce them and make this company strong? Biocon, main company. How the vision and mission to increase the profitability and the reward to the shareholder. That is our concern. Your products are good, but we are not making charity. How you are going to reward in the future investors? That is our growth is not concerned. Profitability is concerned. For the Biocon. Thank you and good luck. Please narrate the future growth and profitability will come. How the economies of scale will come. How your organization will go. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hiranand Kotwani. We will go to the next speaker, Mr. 21st speaker of the day, Vinay Vishnu Bhide from Mumbai. May I request Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bhide? Vinay Vishnu Bhide. As there is no response from Mr. Vinay Vishnu Bhide, we will go to the 22nd speaker of the day, Neha Kejriwal from Kolkata. Neha Kejriwal from Kolkata. May I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please.
Hello, I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Just a minute, I am opening the camera. Okay, done. Now I am audible and visible. Yes?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Thank you, moderator. Good evening, Madam Ji.
Good evening.
And good evening, everybody attending this AGM. Myself, Om Prakash Kejriwal, your equity shareholder from Kolkata. Thank you, Madam Ji, for providing me the platform to speak something before you. Thanks to our secretarial department for helping me in registration as a speaker shareholder. Especially thanks to Sweta Madam for calling me and taking my know-how. Madam Ji, this is my second AGM, only due to virtual. If possible, please follow this virtual AGM next year also, so that more and more investors from different parts of the world could join our AGM and express their views. Madam Ji, our India is growing, but sorry to say, our company is not growing to such extent. That's why our dividend is curtailed to 1/3. That is 50 paise per share comparison to rupees 150 paid in previous year. But Madam Ji, I have full faith in yourself. हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. मैडम जी, आपकी बेवाकी फ्रैंकनेस मुझे बहुत पसंद है, इसीलिए मैं आपकी कंपनी में इन्वेस्टेड हूं. इंडिया में केवल 3 ही लोग हैं जो कि इस काम में अग्रणी है. पहले एक्स फाउंडर ऑफ इन्फोसिस मिस्टर मोहनदास पाई, सेकंड लेट राहुल बजाज of Bajaj Auto, and third yourself. You always take a right side in your views. No buttering, no, only facts. यही कारण है कि मैं आपकी कंपनी में इन्वेस्टेड हूं मैडम जी. मैडम जी, कुछ रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे, कुछ सजेशन या रिक्वेस्ट आप जैसे समझें. एक CSR आपके थ्रू में CSR कमेटी को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा कि हम लोग जो फैक्ट्री है उसके आसपास के गांव में ड्रिंकिंग वाटर प्रोवाइड कीजिए CSR फंड से, जिससे कि पब्लिक का काफी भला होगा, और पब्लिक का भला होगा तो हम लोग का भी भला होगा. और एक कैंसर पेशेंट आफ्टर कोरोना बहुत बढ़ रहा है. हर फैमिली में एक मेंबर जो है कोरोना ये कैंसर से जो है परेशान है. तो इसके लिए कुछ कीजिए, इस फंड से पब्लिक का थोड़ा हेल्प कीजिए कैंसर पेशेंट के लिए. और एक अभी जो हम लोग ये प्लेटफॉर्म यूज कर रहे हैं केफिनटेक का, ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स प्लेटफॉर्म है. इसमें बार बार अलाउ करना पड़ता है। इससे अच्छा कि अगर हम लोग वेबएक्स या जूम प्लेटफॉर्म यूज करें तो उसमें बहुत इजी रहता है एजीएम अटेंड करने में। और एक फैक्ट्री विजिट, इफ पॉसिबल प्लीज प्रोवाइड अस फैक्ट्री विजिट एट लास्ट। मैडम जी प्लीज मेंटेन योर smile and be cheerful. I am always with you as a long-term investor. Thank you, Madam ji.
Thank you, sir, for your questions. We will move on to the next speaker, 23rd speaker of the day, Mr. Davinder Kaur Delhi from Delhi. Davinder Kaur from Delhi. Davinder Kaur from Delhi. No response from Davinder Kaur. 24th speaker of the day, K. Sadananda Sastri from Bengaluru. K. Sadananda Sastri from Bengaluru. He has also not joined. 25th speaker of the day, Abhishek J from Chennai. Mr. Abhishek J from Chennai, may I request you to unmute yourself, switch on your camera and speak, please. Abhishek, I can see that you are joined. Please unmute your audio and speak, please. Mr. Abhishek J from Chennai. As there is no response from Mr. Abhishek J, we will go to the next speaker, P. Jaychand from Chennai. Mr. P. Jaychand from Chennai. Mr. P. Jaychand, I can see that you have joined. Can you just unmute your audio and speak, please? P. Jaychand. Okay, as there is no response from Mr. P. Jaychand, the 27th speaker of the day, Kirti Shah from Mumbai. Kirti Shah from Mumbai. Kirti Shah also not joined. 28th speaker of the day, Satish Jayantilal Shah. Satish Jayantilal Shah. Okay, as there is no response from Satish Jayantilal Shah, with this, we have given enough opportunity to all 28 speakers of the day, and now the dais is given back to you, ma'am. Thank you.
So we will now try and provide some of the answers to the questions asked.
I think the first question was regarding research on Parkinson disease and also research on insulin to treat similar disease.
Yes, so I want to tell you that Biocon is basically focused on research in diabetes, autoimmune disease, and in cancer. And neurological disease is not our forte. So we will certainly, put you in touch with people who are doing this research, and hopefully they will support your request.
And Mr. Sahukar, we have noted the other requests that you had asked for, and we will look into it. The next question was regarding performance and growth and steps taken for better capital allocation and challenges and opportunities we see in the business. So in terms of capital allocation, I think let me add that we have, as the chairperson had said at the beginning, that all the three businesses are at a very unique stage where all are poised for growth in the coming years. Of course, we have debt on our balance sheet, and we are taking necessary steps to address the debt reduction in our biosimilars business. And all the growth will require investment in R&D as well as capex for the future. And we, of course, at a company level and the board level, will take necessary steps and are taking necessary steps to ensure that the capital which is deployed towards these the new products that we are working on is based on the return that these products will generate in the coming years. Now, in terms of challenges and opportunities, So the opportunities, I think in again Chairperson speech, she covered that how each of our businesses have unique opportunities, whether it's generics business where GLP-1 can play a huge role in treating diabetes and obesity. Biocon is very well positioned to capture the opportunity as in the coming years. In biosimilars, both insulin as well as our antibodies portfolio that we have across the globe is going to be an important game changer, not only in the current products that are there, which covers diabetes, cancer, and immunology, but even in the upcoming launches, which is beyond these three therapeutic areas. And as far as Syngene or CDMO business is concerned, again, all the three critical growth verticals, whether it's discovery services, development services, or manufacturing, are going to deliver growth. We, of course, have seen a lot of traction in the last 2 years on the manufacturing services business, especially in the biologic area. Now, challenges across the businesses has been around pricing, which is affected all the pharmaceutical companies, whether they are generic companies or biosimilars companies. The geopolitical challenges have been been an opportunity as well as challenge in certain parts of our businesses. And the overall dynamics, when you look at the healthcare industry, is going to grow double digit. Even in the generic or biosimilars, we are looking at a CAGR of between 10 to 12%. So I would say the challenges will always be there, but of course, there's a huge opportunity that the company has in the coming years. There was one question or request regarding factory visit. I think that's something we have evaluated in the past, and it's not been very feasible given we are, of course, spread out in many various locations. But again, if somebody is keen, they can write to our company secretary. If you are based in Bangalore, we can definitely see if we can take you around the premises, but not inside the factory. There are a lot of compliance and regulatory requirements to go inside the manufacturing plants. There was a question regarding total staff. In the group, we have over 16,000 employees. The impact of 2024-25 budget on the company is not going to be significant. We, of course, all of us were looking for R&D incentives from the government, and the allocation on R&D has been increased by the government, but we, of course, need to see how it's going to benefit the sector and specifically the company. There was a question regarding future plan till 2027. Again, I'll go back qualitatively what ma'am had mentioned at the beginning, that all our businesses are poised for growth in the coming years. All the three businesses are at inflection point. Each of the business has some unique product portfolio and new markets, which is going to drive the growth. And we will see the next 2 years, or next 3 fiscals, where we will see the effect of all these the growth drivers to contribute to the growth. There were certain comments around the awards and the dividend and the virtual AGM and the CSR contribution, and I thank all the shareholders for those comments. There was specific question around average age of R&D scientist and attrition level. I do not have the average age of the R&D scientists handy with me, but the attrition levels are in line with the industry attrition level, and we, of course, take necessary steps to retain all our critical employees. But we also take steps to develop the rest of the employees and hire people so that there is minimal impact on the business. And as such, even with the attrition, which is considered a healthy attrition around 15 to 20%, we have not seen any of our projects getting impacted as a result of this.
I would just like to add there to what our CEO said. The average age of the research person is around 28 years of age. And I think what I would like to emphasize is that critical talent across the company is less than 10%.
There was a question regarding biosimilar revenue contribution. That's roughly 55%, and CDMO business is roughly 30% of our overall consolidated revenue. Specific question regarding cybersecurity spend. Again, that's something we don't have it handy, but we can come back to you in terms of the spends towards cybersecurity. Inorganic growth was specifically the large one, which was the Viatris. The acquisition of biosimilar business from Viatris was in Biocon Biologics or biosimilars business. CDMO business also acquired the manufacturing facility from Stelis, and there was an acquisition of a facility, OSD facility in US in the generics business. So all the three businesses have had inorganic growth, of course, of different quantum and size. Who are our main competitors in the market share? I think main competitors, of course, different in different businesses. For biosimilars business, we have companies such as Sando, Teva. We have companies such as Amgen, who are our competitors. And of course, the list is long. I'm not going to spell out all the competitors. In generics, you've pretty much all the large generic companies such as Teva, Sando, Viatris, and Indian generic companies are our competitors. Market share, again, there are multiple products. I don't want to list out the share for all of our products, but products such as biosimilar trastuzumab, biosimilar pegfilgrastim, these two products are very important products for us in the US market, and for both these products, we have roughly 20% market share. And also, we are the market leaders for these two products in the US. We have again noted the comment regarding KYC norms, and I think that's something definitely there is a reason why the government has made these norms because of all the misuse of funds that have been there in the past. But we will see if we can make a representation in any form and shape. There was a specific comment around standalone income or standalone profits of 119 crore, and I would request shareholder to look at consolidated profits rather than standalone profits, because we have multiple legal entities for different parts of our businesses, and Biocon Limited, which has a API business, is what's contributed to that 119 crore. But again, as I said, that look at the consolidated profits of the group. The growth and profitability comment has been well taken, and of course, the board, the management, and all the employees of the group are working towards ensuring that the company and all our businesses grow profitably in the coming years. There was a comment around dividend reduction from 1.5 rupees to 50 paisa. Let me remind everyone, when we had declared 1.5 rupees, 1 rupee was declared as a special one-time dividend when we had divested 15% stake in our subsidiary Syngene last fiscal year. And part of those funds were used to fund the acquisition of the biosimilar business from Viatris, and the remaining was contributed in the form of dividend to our shareholders for being part of this company for so many years. So our normalized dividend even in the previous year was 50 paisa, and the same rate has been maintained this year. The CSR comment regarding drinking water near factories, we as a part of our community outreach, community service, we do many activities which is covered as a part of our CSR report. I would encourage you to look into it. And we have not only drinking water, but we have taken many other initiatives to address the communities around where we operate. There was also a comment regarding cancer patients post-COVID. So again, if you go through our CSR report, there have been many initiatives such as cancer screening that has been taken by a CSR wing, and that's benefited thousands of patients. We have noted the comment around WebEx, Zoom versus K-Fintech, and I would request Karvi to look into any technical challenges that our shareholders would have faced and to see how it can be addressed in the next year. So with that, hopefully I've addressed all the questions and the comments that were made by our shareholders. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth, and thank you, shareholders, for all your questions. I hope we have answered them. And if you have any further questions, please reach out to our secretariat. With this, we conclude the Q&A session, and I would like to thank all the members, directors, and other invitees for attending the 46th Annual General Meeting. The meeting now stands concluded. Members may note that the e-voting will be available for the next 15 minutes on the KFin Technology Limited's website. And I thank all of you once again. Thank you. Namaskara. Jai Hind.